HD, new engine, new graphics. It makes everything better, don't you think so? This apparently is our new upcoming login screen after World of Tanks 1.0 is going to be released. So this screen is, I guess, screen before login or trailer before you are able to log in, or maybe that trailer on the background of the login screen. I don't remember exactly, but I believe you understand what I am talking about already. Or is it actually making everything better? Are those new HD maps going to make this game better? Well, for your eyes, it is going to make it better 100%, because what we have at the moment is, I don't know, 2000s, early 2000s actually. Because when I played couple battles on World of Tanks 1.0's test server, and when I moved back to the live server, the difference was, yeah, no comments, let's put it like that. But all those new HD maps, they have one big problem in community eyes. Basically, all those HD maps have been flattened out. Terrain has been lowered a lot. On some maps a little bit, on some maps a lot. But being completely honest with you guys, I actually didn't see this as a problem, or I didn't know about this problem, because I haven't played too many player versus player battles on 1.0's test server. I have tested a lot of those new maps, I have explored on those new maps, I have learned those new maps, but I haven't played too many battles, and I didn't know that this problem actually existed. But yesterday, when I saw a couple comments on my channel, people asking what I think about this little, I don't know, new outcry, as they called it. Community has released the new outcry, because community apparently has played a lot of battles on those maps, and once again we can talk about bias. Because what those flattened maps do, they make tanks with poor gun depression a lot better. Tanks with poor gun depression, they do not have to worry about gun depression limitation in many positions anymore, as they had to do before. We have a lot of tanks in this game with poor gun depression, tanks that are going to be affected by those new HD maps, and once again we can talk about Soviet bias. Because yet another thing, it makes all those Soviet Russian medium tanks that are already crazy good a lot better. Because one balancing factor about all those Soviet medium tanks is poor gun depression. Soviet medium tanks, D62A, 140, 430, they are not known for epic gun depression. I think it is -6 degrees, -5 degrees, something like that. But on a lot of those new maps, they do not have to worry about that anymore. They already have crazy good gun handling, DPM, rate of fire, and all that. You name it, they have it. And now, gun depression as well. Yeah, I hate to talk about any kind of bias on my channel in World of Tanks, because it always F's up my comment section. But the community seems to be pretty mad. I cannot say too many things about it myself, because I haven't played on a lot of those maps. I am going to do some more testing, and maybe I can talk a little bit more about it. But let me know what you think about this problem, or do you see this as a problem? Do you see this as a problem? And of course, guys, Soviet medium tanks are not going to be the only tanks that are going to be affected with this little, I don't know, we can say gun depression buff. Because we have a lot of tanks, a lot of other tanks like Chinese vehicles with really bad gun depression. Anyway, moving on into the next topic. By the way, I didn't say hello. Welcome back to yet another World of Tanks news episode. At the start of the episode, I wanted to cover that HD map topic, because I did receive a lot of questions about it and a lot of comments, and now I am actually going to show you two new map prototypes, two Polish map prototypes. This map is called, I think it was Poland C, but I guess this is simply a placeholder, and the second map is called Studyanka. I think so, at least. This is how you have to pronounce it. Studyanka 2, but most likely that 2 is not part of the name. It means version 2. But this Poland Sea map, it is super open. If we start from the south side, you can see how open this south side is, with a little hill in the middle. A tiny hill in the middle for light tanks maybe. And if we compare south base to the north base has a lot more cover. A lot more houses to hide behind, a lot more Arctic cover and so on. But let's continue watching. Maybe south side has something else going for it that balances it out. At first it doesn't seem like it. A nice little alleyway. I think into the church or something. Church or mansion. Okay, this is most definitely church, not a mansion. Some holes, pumps, houses. Yeah, it seems to be super open at the moment. But guys, as always, keep in mind this is simply a prototype. As you can see, this is not even in the HD quality. It is from the Super Test server, just for us to see what Wargaming is thinking about doing with this map. But it is completely open, and now if you compare right side to the left side, you can see how much more cover a north base has. So middle area, most likely for light tanks. We have a lot of bushes over there, trees to knock over to spot all the guys on the other side. That industrial area most likely is for medium tanks, heavy tanks, and whatnot. But this map most definitely needs a lot more work, especially that south side, to balance it out somehow. But moving on into the next map prototype called Studyanka. At first they are super similar, both are police maps as I said before, but this time we have some river action, some water action. Industrial buildings are also over here, and I think this is going to be your best artillery cover in the north side of the map. Because south side has a lot of houses, we have a little village area next to the road, as you are going to see soon, and both those new map prototypes, at the moment at least, are super open. That means really good maps for light tanks. We have random bushes here and there, for example this sniping hill, good sniping hill for tank destroyers. Middle area has been lowered, maybe like dried out river or something like that, with some bushes on the edges, so really good for light tanks to spot all the enemy snipers, whatnot. So industrial area, I believe we can find the heavy tanks over there fighting. And also heavy tanks can be in this village, can be sneaky together with medium tanks. Or we simply have to wait and see how this meta plays out. Or what is the final version of this map in the first place, because as I said, those are Super Test server prototypes, not even in the HD quality. But, ladies and gents, Studyanka version 2 in 2018 and the Poland Sea map prototypes as well for you. Let me know what you think about those new map prototypes. And it feels really good, because new maps is one thing that this game badly needs, and Wargaming has been working hard on those new maps. But moving on into the next topic. Guys, did you know that Ranked Battles Season 3 started yesterday? I said I am going to grind the living hell out of this ranked season, and I still try to do that, but the start for this season was not the best, because I already missed yesterday. I didn't play any battles yesterday because I wasn't home, because I had to work until super late hours. Today, however, I tried to get couple battles in, most definitely, to see how many gold rounds are flying around in Season 3. Is this number close to 100%, guys? What is your experience so far? But why is Wargaming limiting the ranked battle playtime to the evening? Why? In my opinion, this is so freaking stupid. Can't you figure out a system that lets you play ranked battles 24/7? Most likely they do it because otherwise ranked battles would not receive that much traffic, and they simply have to limit it. Maybe this is the reason, but I really hate it. I really hate it. I would like to play in the morning. I would like to play a couple hours in the morning, Then I have to do my IRL stuff, my work stuff, and so on, and maybe a couple hours in the evening as well. But no, I have to sit over here in the evening, while I would like to spend time with my family or something like that. And yes, I understand that most people are able to play in the evening because during daytime they have to work and so on. I have to work during daytime as well. After that, I am going to make YouTube videos, and after that now I have to play ranked battles because there is no other way to do it. So I guess I simply have to shut up, I have to cut the crying, and I have to live with it. A little tiny mini rant over here. Anyway, are you chasing something as well? Do you need any bonds? Are you taking part of ranked battles, ranked season number 3? Let me know in the comments down below. And also let me know what are your goals in season number 3. And after this season is over, we can compare our results. So this was my today's World of Tanks news episode, covering one annoying topic, showing new maps, and the Ranked Battles Season 3 is live, up and running, so go out there and get some bonds and get some improved equipment units. I asked a lot of questions about our first topic, what you think about those map prototypes, and what you think about Season 3. And I'm really happy to say that DezGamez support army reached 50 members. And let's finish today's episode with one really nice quote from John Randall. When you are successful, your friends will know who you are. When you need help, you will know who your friends are. Well said, buddy. Couldn't say it any better. I get you next time. Stay awesome, take care, and bye.